shit happened overnight, bro. Hey,
What's happening? What's happening? What the business is? Hey, bruh, it feel good to be back. So first and foremost, Happy New Year's. I know y'all probably gonna see this in February. Like, bruh, a whole month that went by. Got all that. I haven't seen y'all since last year. So Happy New Year, man. And I hope y'all got y'all New Year's resolution or whatever y'all got going on. I hope y'all already got it started. Don't be like me. If this your first time joining, man, my name is Renaldo Allen and welcome to everything between. All my nieces and my nephews, man, welcome back. Good to see y'all, little bro. Good to see y'all, little sis. With that being said, bro, today's topic is something that I feel like everybody should know exactly what's going on right now. It's the PRT, something everybody should be excited about, right? Probably not, but I know what I mean. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. All right, the PRT is back, right? This episode ain't about all of the measurements and all of the tapings and all of the how many different times a year that we got to do it. I'm going to talk about that, but I ain't even about to get into the bread and butter of that whole instruction. What I'm really about to get at is you. Yep, you. Matter of fact, myself included, because at one point in time in my career, I was in the same boat with y'all. But here come the PRT, bro. Here we go again, bro. Man, I'm so tired of this, bro. Man, they always changing stuff, bro. Why they gotta do it like this, and why we can't do that, and why whatever y'all possibly may run into or think to say, people been doing it, thinking it, and saying it for years. And I'm not the person that you washed up, you don't know how it is anymore. I'm not that guy. Yes, I am a little older than most of y'all. My target audience probably gonna be the son, the age of my son or my daughter, but I still get it. So I came in 2007. Yeah, I came in 2007. We was running the PRT twice a year. Shout out to Cell Block 68, DDG the Sullivans, out of Mayport, Florida. Bro, I command PT was really command PT. I can't even remember none of my CMC names right now. However the case may be, if y'all in Florida, y'all in Mayport, y'all know wherever the pier is at, the beach is like maybe half a mile away, a quarter of a mile away, might be an extra mile away. We literally used to run from the pier, the last pier, right before the harbor, run to the beach, run all the way down to the spikes where it changed from the base to like Neptune Beach and come back. That was our PT session, plus including the warm ups, of course. Right? I think we might have had maybe 30 minutes to an hour to shower, get back ready for quarters. 30 minutes to an hour, and I could possibly even be capping for real. I want to say it might just have been 30 minutes, but I felt like it might have been an hour. I don't think they was that insensitive back then. However the case may be, we used to do PT like twice a week. Either we'd go to the gym, but for the most part, we was definitely gonna get on that run, and it wasn't no alternate. You really had to have a PRT waiver just to do the alternate whatever exercise. So you was gonna do your push-ups, you was gonna do your sit-ups, and you was gonna do that run. Now you can elliptical, bicycle, and you don't need no waiver for this stuff. Like it's just offered to you. You can just get up and go do it. Why I'm tripping on this video right now is the fact that people are starting to complain, and how they complaining at higher rates is wild to me. That's a me thing. If I make some of y'all feel uncomfortable, whatever. But in my mind, how I'm analyzing this thing, it's the truth. Homeboy, home girl. For me, being in this thing at 18 years, there's no reason that a seaman, a brand new brand new third class, first class, I'm gonna get to y'all too, Chiefs too. It shouldn't be no reason why y'all already out of standards if y'all just came in. I heard a little dude the other day talking crazy, like, man, I already got to get tape. I was getting tape since I came in. I know I'm probably not even gonna pass, bro. You just got out of boot camp. What you mean, homegirl? You just got out of boot camp. What are you talking about? Now, unless y'all not doing no exercises and PT and boot camp like how they used to do it back in the day, then forgive me. I might be speaking out of turn. But for the most part, I know y'all running. I know y'all getting those meals 3 times a day, and it ain't those big portions where y'all could really put on a whole lot of weight. I know some people do put on weight when they come into the military, but not 30, 40, 50 pounds. Not so much to the point that where your uniform already stretching. It's crazy. That's a me thing. My thing is, for the most part, not I can't even say for the most part, it's a standard. I don't care what command you at, it's a standard. They put out that 12-week notice, that 10-week notice, and every week after that, they pretty much start putting out these notices. Hey, start getting ready for the PRT. Hey, start getting ready for the PRT. Hey, start getting ready for the PRT. They put out these 12 weeks, 10 weeks, all the way up until like the week before. Even when it was just one time, it was the same thing. Whoever the CFLs, they gonna send out that email. Now, whether you get it or not, that's a you thing. But if you at quarters, they should be putting that out. If you look at the POD, they should. It's gonna be in there. Turn to the back of the POD if it ain't on the front. The on an average, a good amount of weight to lose per week is 1 to 2 pounds. That's a scientific study. Y'all can go Google the stuff, right? 1 to 2 pounds per week. So let's just say you 5 pounds over, and that 12-week notice come out. You got 12 weeks to lose 12 pounds. If you just 5 pounds over, you're like, oh, gee, I'm like 3 inches over. Brian, 12 weeks, you'll be surprised what your body will do if you consistent. You don't got to get no personal trainer. You don't have to do all of the big things that a lot of other people do. You don't. You just got to be consistent. You just got to put that McDonald's down, that Chick-fil-A down, that Hardee's, that Wendy's. You just got to put it down and lock in for 12 weeks just to get through the PRT, because what's happening is they be like, oh, but they ain't kicking people out no more. Yes, they is. They get you on something else. It might not be the PRT, but they'll get you on something else. Y'all gonna have to want that for y'allself. I got 2 years, less than 2 years left before I retire. Matter of fact, I done failed the PRT 3 times since I've been in the Navy. One time was right after a motorcycle accident. Another time it was right after I broke my ankle. And it was another time I was just, I don't know, I think I just been, I wasn't serious about it, right? But I think it was still all within like that window, however the case may be. We might have been on deployment, my tape was off, whatever the case may be. But every time after that, that next PRT, I was back good. I ain't never failed two PRTs back to back. And I'm saying this because, again, I've been in that boat already, y'all. I literally been in y'all boat already. I get it. As soon as that notice come out, it's like, oh man, here we go again. But now I don't even sweat. If you 18, 19, man, that's some of the best shape in your life. So the fact that some of y'all to be complaining and stressing out about this is wild to me. Second classes too. Some of y'all first class, y'all making first fast now. But it's some of them OG first that's still in right now. Well, y'all big. So y'all big. And y'all know y'all really on that cuffs too. Yeah. For my melanated people, y'all know we thick and curvy as is. Big bone, how some people might call it. So yeah, when they come down to them tape measures, it ain't really built for us. But they do got a big slide in the scale for us to get in that. Y'all will be past that. Is that our fault because you feel unmotivated to get to be where you're supposed to be at? I'm just asking. Because I know some females, and I'm clearly I'm not a female, right? I think I Googled somewhere it take like 3 to 5 years for a woman body to shake back after a child. 3 to 5 years, that's a long time. That's an enlistment. I know some females right after baby, they shake back within the first 6 months to a year. And because they give y'all like 9 months to a year before you get back. And again, I could be speaking out of term as far as like the time frame after child. I don't know. I'm not 1,000% sure. I don't. But in that time, I know some people that done shook back in that time period that the Navy gives you. Because they did a study based off something. Y'all can still be a mom and get y'all to walking party at the crib and just walk. Ain't nobody telling y'all to jump back in the gym. But for the daddies that's putting on the baby weight, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. My thing is, I'm so confused and I'm so baffled because it's like we don't care enough until we have to care enough. I don't get that. We don't care enough until we have to care enough. My thing is, why even get to that point? And yes, I would not be the pot calling the kettle back because that was me. I'm seeing people go on water diets, smoothie cleanses. I just got done with one. Wrapping a body up with the fat burner and putting a saran wrap around them. Damn, they're killing themselves for real, for real. Again, I get it. I done been there. My friends done been there. I get all that. But what I wasn't saying to them back then, what they wasn't saying to me back then, like, bro, let's just go to the gym. Let's get ahead of this thing. Nobody was telling each other that. So it's like accountability is not a real thing anymore. When y'all gonna start holding yourself accountable? When y'all gonna take a look in the mirror and be like, you know what? I've been tripping. I got 12 weeks to try to do something. So I'm out here, man. I'm all about rain. They literally just put out a courtesy BCA weigh-ins for like 3 days. Courtesy. We still like weeks away. A courtesy BCA. I can guarantee you it's gonna be a lot of people that don't show up to this and gonna be looking crazy when the actual BCAs come out of it. It's gonna be some people that do show up that still not gonna do nothing between now and when the PRT come up. And they gonna be close. Because they gonna get their numbers. They're like, man, I'll be all right, I'll be cool. Oh, okay, girl, I wasn't bad as I thought I was. And come there because life gonna happen. And then get to the PRT and be like, well, when I did the courtesy, when you talking about 6 weeks ago? You talking about 6 weeks ago. Bro, how much stuff can happen in 6 weeks? Listen, how much stuff could actually happen in 6 weeks? Dog died, granny died, grandpa died, accident, sick, depression, anxiety. Some of these things are already going on. So you talking about 6 weeks from now? If you're not already like in the habit of that, 6 weeks ain't gonna change nothing. It's really not. But you, whoever on the side of this camera, boy, girl, black, white, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Filipino, whatever the case may be, if nothing changes, nothing changes. That's one of my favorite quotes. Yo, y'all really have the opportunity to get up and do something about this. Will you? Are you? And if you got a homie or a home girl, bro, slide to the gym with me. They can still be big. Yo, I've seen skinny people pass out doing a run. Like skinny people, like people who I would look at and like, yo, they fit. I've seen them pass out doing the run. So even for my skinny people, just because you slim and you could be eating McDonald's every day, that don't mean you healthy. I'm seeing people start to smoke cigarettes the morning over there or open the lungs up. They done killed themselves. Us people, right? God has gave us the opportunity to do, bro. everything that we want to do. And when it comes down to this military thing, this PRT thing that's now about to be 2 times a year, but we'll really sit on our butt and look crazy because we can't figure this thing out. So again, I'm talking to my old self and my new self, bro. Do something about it. Last night I was on the treadmill for an hour. Some people are like, okay, bro, you were just on the treadmill, you wasn't in the gym, but I'm doing something. I'm getting my heart rate up. I'm getting my cardio in. So when it's time for me to run or the elliptical or the bike, whatever I decide to do, it ain't 2 or 3 weeks before, and I got to kill myself just to get back in shape. That's not that. I meal prep. That's not that. Also, with me meal prepping, I'm saving money. I know what's going into my body now. This ain't me trying to be y'all personal trainer or y'all coach. I'm just saying, just based off the PRT, how it's coming back around, some of y'all struggle because the things that y'all can't do, y'all too lazy to do it. Yeah, lazy. Y'all too lazy to do it. Yo, y'all got the power to change everything in y'all life when it come down to this PRT. But if y'all want to sit in y'all room and keep playing the video games, or sit at your house and play the video games and talk on the phone and binge watch Netflix and Hulu and all of the things, that's on y'all. All I'm saying is when it come down to that PRT, you damn about to die. Cause you know you ain't did nothing for the last week and a half, too. That's a you thing. But who am I, right? Yeah, who am I? Again, these videos are for the younger version of myself, right? The things that I wish somebody would have went out the way to have these conversations with me about and made me listen. So I hope you got something. And if your friend needs it, send it to them, man. I'm still building. I'm still building right now. So y'all help me get that word out there, all right? So in the meantime, between time, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. We see me in the streets, Uncle OG. As long as you don't call me out my name, you know you all right with me. All right, so I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Keys to success. Ill will make a beat bounce. Let's talk about keys to success. So now that the first part out the way, let me tell you what I really want to say. Bro, don't nobody give a fuck if you decide to do something about this PRT shit or not. They gonna fail your ass and on to the next person. Simple as that. I don't even think y'all understand like the direction that the Navy is going when it come down to this. No, some people are like, oh, but they ain't kicking nobody out no more for the PRT failure. But that's just a matter of time. That stuff could change in a year. That could change in a few months. But your ass still gonna be sitting at home doing the same shit over and over again. You're gonna be in the same goddamn boat. Bro, when I came in, I know a bunch of people that literally got kicked out due to PRT failures. And they was upset with the people that was taping them. Man, they could have pulled the tape a little bit harder, bro. Bro, they only gave me a 15 on my neck, bro. They could have, they ain't had to do shit. You could have got your ass in the gym. You could have put that goddamn burger down. You could have put that Whopper down. Yeah. Bro, you could have did away with all of that shit that you was doing. Shout it. Don't nobody care because your nigga broke up with you. And you was depressed and you was going through shit. They got standards in the military for a fucking reason. Do something about it. Bruh, I don't understand like how this shit be happening every year. Y'all be confused about this shit. That's one thing about me, right? Whenever I felt them PRTs, I wasn't mad at no goddamn body. I was like, damn, I should have been in the gym. One of the PRTs I failed that next cycle, I came back and I was ACFA. I had lost that much weight and I started running the field. The shit that I get tired of. Cause that's where your fat ass gonna be if you don't do what you supposed to do. Yeah, that shit don't feel good, right? Do something about it. Y'all literally got the power to change all that shit. Yeah, people gonna call you fat. People gonna call you out of shape. It might not be true to you, but that's a true statement of them. Or you can alleviate all that shit by doing something right now before somebody even have to fucking tell you. Yeah, before they even fucking tell you. Little bro, little sis, baby girl, little bro, like, yo, this shit is way easier than what y'all think it is. Just try to do 20,000 steps a day. Instead of parking close, park a little bit farther. Instead of getting that Whopper Junior, go to Subway. It's a little bit healthier. Or you can fix your own goddamn sandwich at the crib. Bring that shit into work. Grind it out for a couple of weeks. All the shit that I'm talking about, this is easily Googleable, bro. They got stuff like NOS, right? That literally give you a 12-week plan for free. You don't even got to get online to do it. But the crazy thing right now, they got ChatGPT. They'll lay all that shit out for y'all. But most y'all still rather be in the house. Binge watch Netflix, YouTube, whatever it is that y'all into nowadays. And then still complain when this time come up. How the fuck that makes sense? But again, fuck I know, right? I'm just old, washed up, first class, could never make chief, all the other things in between, right? I'm about to retire in 2 years. Some of y'all gonna be like, oh, this is the worst decision I ever made, or this is the best decision I ever made. I just can't get this part of my life down pat. That's a you thing. The CFLs, they got these plans already. Google, if you ask the right question, Google gonna give you the goddamn answers. What do you want to do? Because I can promise you right now, if you're already struggling in the military and you can't pass the PRT and you're struggling on the PRT, that's just going to be piled on with everything else that you got goddamn going on. Pick a struggle. This PRT, that's an easy one to not have to worry about. As of right now, it's come around twice a year, y'all. You ready? I digress.